In the ever-evolving landscape of live streaming, content creators share their lives in real time, fostering deep connections with audiences worldwide. However, this transparency can sometimes attract malicious activities, with swatting being one of the most dangerous. Swatting involves making false emergency calls to dispatch armed law enforcement to a streamer's location, creating potentially life-threatening situations. Today, we delve into the top 10 instances where streamers were swatted live, highlighting the risks they face. 1. iShowSpeed. While live on stream, Speed was suddenly interrupted as police officers entered his room, their presence immediately shifting the tone of the broadcast. At first, viewers were confused, unsure whether this was another one of Speed's pranks or an actual emergency. However, the panic in his voice quickly made it clear that this was no joke. Darren, visibly distressed, raised his hands and repeatedly pleaded with the officers, asserting his innocence by saying, "I swear I didn't do nothing." His usually high-energy demeanor was replaced by fear and confusion as he tried to understand what was happening. The entire ordeal unfolded in real time in front of thousands of viewers, many of whom spammed the chat with messages of concern. Some attempted to gather information, while others speculated on who might have been responsible for the false emergency call. Swatting incidents have become a growing problem in the streaming world, with bad actors using them as a way to harass and endanger online personalities. As police conducted their investigation, Speed was forced to comply with their orders, knowing that any wrong move could escalate the situation. Fortunately, the situation was de-escalated before any harm was done, but it was yet another reminder of how dangerous and irresponsible swatting can be. Second, Adin Ross, a popular streamer known for his high-energy content, faced a terrifying swatting incident while live on stream. As he was wrapping up a gambling session, 4 armed police officers suddenly burst into his room, catching him off guard. The intense moment played out in real time as thousands of viewers watched in shock. Adin, visibly shaken, complied with their orders, trying to explain the misunderstanding. 3. Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat, one of the biggest streamers today, experienced a terrifying swatting incident at his Marietta mansion. Early in the morning, heavily armed law enforcement officers arrived at his residence, forcing him to abruptly end his stream. Clearly frustrated and exhausted, Kai informed his audience, "6 in the morning is crazy, bro. Yes, swatted, bro." The unexpected raid left him and his fans shaken. 4. Nick Frags. While preparing a meal during a live stream, Twitch streamer Nick Frags was suddenly interrupted by armed police officers storming into his home. At first, he seemed confused, thinking it might be a prank, but as officers shouted commands, the seriousness of the situation became clear. Nick, who was in the middle of making tacos, raised his hands and complied with their orders, visibly shaken. The incident was later confirmed to be a swatting prank, a dangerous and illegal act where false emergency reports lead to an armed police response. His viewers watched in shock as the once lighthearted stream turned into a tense, potentially life-threatening situation. Once officers realized the call was a hoax, they left, but the emotional toll remained. Nick later addressed the situation, condemning those responsible and stressing the real dangers of swatting. 5. Ice Poseidon. Ice Poseidon's chaotic IRL streams often brought crazy moments, but nothing was more terrifying than when he was swatted live on a plane. Mid-flight, a false bomb threat was called in, leading to emergency landings and an FBI investigation. The plane had to make an emergency landing, where Ice Poseidon and all the passengers were detained while authorities conducted a thorough search. The consequences were severe, leading to delays, interrogations, and an intense police presence. The incident gained massive media attention, highlighting the dangers of swatting beyond just streamers' home. 6. XQC. Twitch's most watched streamer, XQC, has unfortunately been swatted multiple times. One of the worst incidents happened during a live stream when police stormed his house mid-game. XQC, known for his high-energy personality, was visibly shaken but had no choice but to comply. Sadly, repeated swattings forced him to move multiple times in fear for his safety. It reached a point where he felt unsafe even discussing it on stream, fearing that mentioning it would encourage more attacks. The frequency of these incidents left him emotionally drained, and he has since been a vocal advocate for better protections against swatting. 7. Fu. As one of Fortnite's biggest streamers, Fu found himself on the receiving end of a terrifying swatting incident. While he tried to remain calm, viewers could hear the tension in his voice as authorities arrived. The fear of swatting incidents even led him to temporarily step away from streaming. At one point, he openly spoke about how swatting made him fear for his personal safety, explaining that the anxiety of waiting for the next attack took a mental toll. He even considered moving to a more private location to prevent doxing and protect himself from future threats. 8. Ninja. Even one of the biggest gaming icons in the world wasn't safe. Ninja, the face of Fortnite, was swatted live on stream, leading to a terrifying ordeal. The incident happened while he was casually gaming with his audience, only for police to barge into his home, leaving him and his wife, Jessica Blevins, in shock. He later spoke out about the incident, calling for harsher penalties against those responsible for these life-threatening pranks. Ninja expressed deep concern over how easy it is for someone to call in a fake report and cause chaos in someone's life. His incident played a crucial role in raising awareness about the swatting epidemic in the gaming community. 9. Bugha Kyle Bugha Giersdorf, the 2019 Fortnite World Cup champion, experienced a terrifying swatting incident while live streaming. As he was engrossed in a game, heavily armed police officers arrived at his home, responding to a false emergency call. Bugha, initially unaware of what was happening, had to step away from his stream as his family dealt with the authorities. The situation was particularly distressing, given his young age and prominence in the gaming community. Fortunately, the officers quickly realized it was a hoax, but the incident left a lasting impact on Bugha and his fans. Swatting remains a dangerous and reckless act, putting innocent lives at risk, and incidents like this highlight the urgent need for stricter measures against such malicious pranks. Despite the ordeal, Bugha continued his stream later, addressing the situation and urging for awareness about the serious consequences of swatting. Buttham Dr. Disrespect, the two-time champion, has had his fair share of wild moments, but this one was completely out of his control. While streaming, Dr. Disrespect suddenly had to cut the feed after an emergency. It was later revealed that his home had been shot at during a swatting attempt. This terrifying incident proved that swatting isn't just a prank, it can have deadly consequences. These incidents highlight the vulnerabilities and challenges that live streamers encounter. While they strive to entertain and connect with audiences, they can become targets for malicious acts like swatting and scams. What do you think about these incidents? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another countdown. Thanks for watching and stay safe out there.